I'm gonna go ahead and warn y'all right now that this story time will be different than any other story time I've ever done thus far. When I say different, I'm saying like you'll notice my mood is if y'all know like I'm always trying to like, make it funny, make it fun, this and that. But honestly, this story time ain't nothing funny about it, to be completely honest with you. I've been going back and forth in my head about what I want to do about the situation because it just happened so recent, last weekend type of recent. And I know I had another story time ready for y'all, but honestly, I just need to go ahead and get this off my chest because I feel like it's still bothering me because I haven't really voiced it. I haven't really talked about it, if you can understand what I'm saying. Let's get into it. I have a friend, we could call her Jay. Jay hits me up like, hey, I'm doing a girls trip out of Miami. It's going to be me, you, and like 8 other girls. I want you to come along the trip. Well, after bam, cool. If you know me, I love traveling. I love Miami, even though I used to live there, even though I still frequent there a lot. Because Miami may not be what it is to me that it is to y'all. But, it's Miami. It's a trip. She like already got the B&B. She has all the stuff planned out. She's just the type of friend where like, she's gonna have the game. She's gonna have the plans. I love traveling with her because everything is laid out, no surprises, and it's always a good time. Cool. Now, remind y'all, the only person that I know on this girls trip out of all 9 girls is one person. That's my friend Jay. The other girls, they've been friends for some time. They met. I told y'all my friend, she like doing this travel group. She's like getting girls together for like women empowerment, all that other good stuff. Book my flight, get down there to Miami. The Airbnb is gorgeous. It's 5 rooms. They got bunk beds. Y'all know how the B&Bs be laid out. Okay, cool. We in Miami. Everybody excited. Everything's going good. She got a chef cooking for us the whole time we're down there. She got the itinerary lined up. She bringing the boat. We're going to go out. We're going to hit the clubs. We're going to do a little shopping. Boom, ski. Everything is everything. Cute. Saturday night come, everybody getting dressed up. It's time to go out. Y'all know Miami nightlife is one hell of it. If you ever been, if you live there, if you know, if you don't, go to Miami, try it out for yourself. Cool. So everybody get dressed. We got a Sprinter on the way to the club. We got our own section. Everybody in there vibing. Of course, though, I'm with some very attractive women. Of course, the men are going to flock. Hey, leave out your drinks. Hey, where y'all from? I want to talk to you. The men are just like howling. They're prowling. They're being men. Y'all know how that go. The girls basically shooing them off. Half of them already got boyfriends already. Half of them just completely not interested. Half of them they just not here for that. They're like, look, this is a girls trip. It's not my vibe. No, I don't want you to buy my drinks. No, I don't want to invite you to our section. I don't want to come to yours. They showing them off. But it's just this one guy. He's super persistent towards this one girl. We're going to call her Maya. So remember, Jay is my friend, the only friend that I know. She's the one that's in charge of the trip. She booked the trip. Maya is the girl in the club that this one guy, he will not leave her alone. He is on her body. He coming on strong. Like, he like trying to pop it. Like, oh, yeah, I got this much money and I live here and I know this person. Now, you know how he trying to, get his ones and twos in. I ain't no hater. I'm just letting him do his thing. Cute. Now, Maya's like, oh, my God, like, I'm cool. I don't want to talk. I don't want to do this. They taking pictures. He hopping in their pictures and everything. And he's like, oh, y'all going to tag me or is y'all man going to get mad? He's just saying all this other stuff. I'm like, he's just being a bugaboo, basically. But, he not talking to me. He not irritating me, so whatever. All right, so we leaving. We walking out the club or whatever. We about to go to our sprint. So he's like still talking to Maya. Like he's still on her bike. Like, please, just put my number on your phone. Just please call me. Give me a chance. You my type. You just what I like. This, and that. I can't let you leave Miami without, being able to contact you, all this other stuff. So she finally like, okay, look, what's your number or whatever. Cute. So him trying to flex off, we still walking to try to get to our Sprinter. He's like, that's my red Ferrari over there. Like, come check it out, whatever like that. So y'all remember, red Ferrari. That's something that's very important this whole entire time. Red Ferrari. So you got my friend Jay, the trip planner. You got Maya, or did I name her Mia? I don't even know the name. Maya, and then you got me in red Ferrari. We're just gonna call him Ferrari. Cute. All right, so she finally give Ferrari the number. Ferrari finally get into his little Ferrari, trying to, flex and, oh, I bought this car cash, but he got rental tags. Y'all know how you can rent like foreign cars, whatever like that. But again, I'm not trying to burst his bubble. You feel me? He trying to pop it. I'm letting him pop it on. You feel me? If Maya think that's what it is, and that's what it is, cool. As soon as Ferrari drive away, Maya like, I'm not gonna text him. Like, he's so freaking lame. Like, he was just study bothering me the whole night. He was blowing me. Us, we don't care. You feel me? It's 10 females. Half of them drunk, half of them hungry. We just trying to get back to the B&B. It's late. Like, okay, cool. We get back to the B&B. Everybody winding down for the night. Everybody taking showers, taking their makeup off. Kind of like recollecting. They taking pictures. They're like, oh, send me the picture you took. Oh, the video, whatever. They doing what girls do. Cool. Me and my friend Jay, we talking. We already trying to plan another trip. I'm like, okay, this trip is going good. So I thought, I'm like, we should go this next, or we should do this next. So our plan was to go to Vegas anyway. Like that, we supposed to hit Miami for a couple of days, then go to Vegas. Okay, cool. Maya, it was her turn next to get in the shower. So my friend Jay asking her, like, Maya, you gonna get in the shower, or is it my turn? You want me to go? Maya, like, okay, hold on. I'm texting Ferrari back. He's saying that he want us to come and link with him tomorrow. Him and his boys are like, wait, I thought you said you ain't like Ferrari. I thought you said you weren't really gonna hit him up. I thought he was lame, corny, a fake flexer, this, and that. I thought he was all that. You still talking to Ferrari? But again, none of my business. Cool. She wouldn't text Ferrari, that's fine, whatever. It's just how she kicked it to us. As soon as we got in the Sprinter, she would not stop dogging this man out left and right. Cool. The next day, we wake up, the chef is here cooking us breakfast, everything good vibes. We getting ready for the activities, and the first activity that we go to, Ferrari is there. Like, now I know Miami's small, but it ain't that fucking small. Like, how is he here? So we looking at Maya, we like, damn, Maya, you feel me? So him comes like, oh, he said he was gonna pay for everything. He said that he was gonna like make sure we're good. Like, bro, it's Miami. We all got our own money. Like, I don't know. He just gave me bad vibes from off rip. But then again, he wasn't my problem. He wasn't dealing with me. He wasn't talking to me. So like, who am I to say? You dig what I'm saying? And I also felt that it was so funny how he would say, oh, I got y'all. I'm going to pay for this. I'm going to spend this money on y'all, whatever like that. But every time it came time to pay, oh, hold on, my bank tripping. Oh, your bank tripping. Mr. Millionaire, your bank tripping. Mr. I got 20,000 on me. Now your bank tripping. Stop playing. Tools in the comments for part 2, y'all. Because I promise you not going to believe. Because now, like, right now, it's been almost a week since this happened. And I still cannot believe what happened. Tools in the comments for part 2. Ski. Well, nobody told me that going to Miami on a girls trip is basically bad luck. And it's crazy because I've been to Miami way more times than I can count, and this has never happened to me. So it's like, dang, I never really used to believe y'all. I thought y'all used to be lying on y'all friends, but let's hop right back into it. But first, with a little recap, shall we? Jay is my friend. She's the sole reason why I'm on this trip in the first place. I do not know any of the other girls. Maya is the girl that was, Ferrari was chasing after her. She said that he was lame, but for some reason he's showing up with us to our activities. He's supposed to be paying for everything, but something's wrong with the bank. Now, shall we proceed? Lucky for Ferrari, we are all women with our own coin. So we didn't really care if his money was going through or not. Our next activity was, you got to rent the boats when you out in Miami. You got to get the yachts. You got to get on the jet skis. You got to do something in the water. It's Miami. Come on. Ferrari is following us around like a sad puppy. And at this point, I'm just like, I pulled my friend Jay to the side, like, bro, what is he on? What is he doing? Like, I'm not understanding how she goes from, oh, he's lame, he's corny, he can never sit with me, he wouldn't even make it to my roster, to him just being with us. It's just kind of awkward now. So my friend Jay goes to talk to her friend Maya about it, like, what's going on, Ferrari? She's like, oh, no, he just wants to come on a boat with us. He wants to invite him and, like, 4 friends. Like, they're going to turn us up. They're going to bring bottles. We already got our own bottles. We don't need nobody to turn us up. And personally, I don't feel comfortable with 5 men that I don't even know on a boat with us in the middle of nowhere. It's not going to happen. And he like, oh yeah, these my rich homeboys. If they as rich as they say they is, why can't they get their own boat? I'm not understanding why it's like they mooching off of us to have a good time. It's not happening. So I told my friend Jay, like, look, I don't care what she talking about. Those boys is not getting on this boat. And that's that. Like, it's supposed to just be us. I'm not understanding. Jay like, nah, you right. I'm finna go talk to her. I don't know what she gonna do. Maybe she gonna stay behind with him, but I'm not letting him and his friends come on the boat because it's gonna make us super uncomfortable. Like, yes, it's 10 of us, but these are men. Strong men, they look athletic, like they've been in the gym or some sort. I don't care how rough and tough we fight. We're not gonna be able to beat them. That's just the facts. And plus, I want to have a good time. I don't want to be looking over my shoulder or like, me, since I'm not the one drinking and things like that. I feel like I'm always on watch. I'm always babysitting. I'm always like making sure everybody good. I want to be able to relax too. I don't want to be like, okay, what is he doing? Oh, where's, like, no, I don't want to babysit. I want to have a good time. I want to enjoy my time in Miami. So boom, Ferrari like, yeah, well, all right, I'm just going to wait for y'all to get off the boat or whatever. Like, when y'all get done, I want to take y'all out to a nice steakhouse, everything on me. Boy, anyway, come on, let's go get on them boats. You feel me? Like, we got the man wait. Even the man like, all right, like, what are we doing? Like, let's go. We don't got time to hear what Ferrari talking about. We on a boat. Everybody having a good time. They drinking. We eating. We laughing. They taking pictures. I'm jumping in and out of the water, which I shouldn't have done, but that's a very important part of the story. I keep jumping in and out of the water, not knowing that I was later on going to get sick. Cute. Y'all, unprovoked, Maya is constantly bringing up Ferrari. Nobody asking about him. Nobody thinking about him. She like, I can't believe he just that lame. Like, what he mean? Something wrong with his bank. The bank is having some issue. His bank down. He not able to pay. He lame. He corny. He nothing but a fake flexer. That lot. Like, she's dogging this man. She's dragging him for filth. Unprovoked. We're not asking. We're not even like, how sometimes when you talk to somebody, they're like, oh, for real? Nobody's giving her no type of energy to even like keep, like, at this point, we're not interested. You should just stop talking. No, she kept at it. We like, bro, we're tired of hearing about Ferrari. He not here. Stop bringing him up. So boom, she finally stops talking about Ferrari. We had an amazing time on the boat. It's time to go back to the B&B to, like, you know, wind down and get ready for our next activity for the night, go out, whatever the case may be. So boom, we back at the B&B. Everybody kind of relaxing after our showers because we realized, like, we don't even want to go out tonight. Like, everybody tired. We're going to stay in, have a movie night, or, you know, do something fun, play some games. We just not feeling the club. Cool. Here come Maya. Hey guys, Ferrari texts me saying that him and his friends have a big section for us. He'll buy everyone their personal bottle. All we got to do is just show up, look pretty, whatever. He's going to cover the tab. Nobody want to hear about this fake flexing Ferrari. We should call him fake flexing instead of Ferrari. Everybody like, oh no, we don't want to go out. We don't care if he offering free bottles. Like, we have our own liquor. We're in our own B&B. Like, we finna enjoy ourselves. Nobody's going out with Ferrari. Maya. Yeah, y'all right. Like, he need to stop texting my phone. You keep saying he need to stop texting your phone. He need to stop calling you, but you're not blocking him. I hate when people say that, like, oh my God, he won't leave me alone. She won't leave me alone. Have you tried blocking him? No. Well, then you like it. You don't want them to leave you alone. Do you all agree? Like, in the comments, for real. If you study complaining about somebody texting you or calling you and they're not blocked, you like it. You want them to do that type shit. Like, come on. But anyway, I'm paying her no mind. All right, the night is winding down. Everybody's kind of falling asleep. And, like, I'm realizing that I'm getting sick. I was in the water, jumping in and out the water. Now I'm under the at the B&B. So I'm, like, looking for medicine. So as I'm walking up and down the stairs, I'm noticing, you know, some people are asleep. Some people, like, just laying in bed, you know, scrolling on their phone. But every time I walk past Maya's room, Maya is looking like she's about to go somewhere almost. Like, I saw her put her lashes back on. She's, like, fixing her hair. She even changed her fit. And I'm just like, Now, one thing to add, Maya is a content creator. So I'm thinking, like, oh, since, you know, the house is quiet now, everybody winding down, maybe she wants to record some content. Okay, cool. Then again, I don't know Maya like that at all. And me personally, I hate when someone that doesn't know me, it's a pet peeve. If you don't know me and you approach me asking me a question, like, why are you questioning me? I don't know you. You don't know me. Why are you asking me a question? You dig what I'm saying? So I paid it on my, I'm up and down the stairs looking for medicine, looking for this, because at this point I feel congested. I cannot sleep with my mouth open. And like, something has got to give. Okay, cool. Finally, I get like some tea. I get a little medicine. So I walk past Maya's room and I just kind of look in there. She looks up, kind of gives me like a little, and goes back to doing her makeup, whatever. I go upstairs. I go to sleep. Boom. The next morning, my friend Jay came in the room, woke me up like, hey, the chef is here. Like, do you want something in particular? Because fun fact, I don't eat pork or I don't eat beef. So she was just trying to get it down. Like, hey, you know, what specifically do we need for you? Because we want to make sure you eat, everything like that. Cool. The house is waking up. The girls are waking up. You start to hear phones. You start to hear music. They're twerking. You can hear, body, shot o'clock. Like, bro, we merely just woke up and they already back on it. But cool, they're having a good time. You know, I don't care. I finally get myself together. You know, I'm walking downstairs. Everybody already. And like me, I'm very observant. I'm very on point. So I'm kind of looking around and I notice one person is missing. Who's missing? It's supposed to be 10 of us girls together, 11 if you add the chef, but 10 of us that's supposed to be staying in the Airbnb, and I don't see one. So even in that moment, I didn't even realize. I just went to Jay and I was like, hey, somebody missing. It's like, she in the bathroom, she's still asleep. And Jay's like, no, everybody's here. I'm like, nah, it's not. It's 9 of us. It's supposed to be 10. So where the other girl at? So we realized that, oh, it's Maya. Maybe she's still asleep because her room door is closed. Go in the room, Maya's not there. We're checking, we're all around the house. Maya. I'm like, oh, somebody just called her phone. Her phone's going straight to voicemail. This girl like, well, she was sharing her location with me, but I see now like her location is off. The other girl's like, yeah, I don't see her location either. And one of the most weirdest things ever to me, still, it kind of just stands out to me. One of the girls was like, and unless she blocked me on social media, her IG gone. And mind y'all, I told you she's a content creator. I feel like Instagram was kind of how she made her bread and butter. So why would she delete or deactivate or whatever her Instagram? Like, it's literally not there. So you know where to be found. We searching inside the house. We searching outside the house. We calling you, Maya. We can't get through to the phone. Your text not going through. Our call's not going through. You turned your location off and you deleted your Instagram? 3s in the comments for part 3. Ski. Hey, I be seeing y'all in the comments. Y'all be showing hella love, and I love it. I see you. I try to reply to everybody. If I don't reply, I try to like the comments. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. 3s in the comments for part 3. Ski. Never have I ever thought I would be a part of a situation like this. Somebody's missing. Somebody that was supposed to be sleeping in the same house as me is missing. Somebody that I've been spending the past 24, like close 48 hours with is missing. Not only is she missing, no location on the phone, no social media. She wiped out everything. Or did she? And she's missing, bro. I've never in my life had to deal with something like that before. You always hear about this type of stuff on the news. You always see about this type of stuff on social media, but I don't know how many of you ever like really been in the type of situation where it's like she was just here and now she's not. And now I don't know where she is. I don't know what's going on. everybody instantly started panicking. And I felt like I at least had to be the one to just try to calm everybody down and not go into like panic mode. I'm like, y'all, I'm sure it's an explanation to what's going on. Y'all calm down. Don't think the worst. Some of the girls even crying. They're like, what? This is not like her. Why wouldn't she answer the phone? Why would she delete her social media? Why would she unsend her location? Da da da. It was crazy. It was mayhem. Next thing you know, my friend Jay tells me to come in. So we walk like over to the corner where nobody can really hear or see us. She like, look at this text message. So Maya's sister is texting Jay like, oh, you want some weird, y'all down there in Miami. What y'all do to my little sister? Why she not answering the phone? What happened to her location? And y'all deleted her Instagram. Let me find out. Well, y'all need to get my sister. What's wrong with my sister? Where's my sister? Where's my sister? This is the stuff that Maya's big sister is texting my friend Jay. Mind you, nobody did nothing to this girl. We don't know what's going on either. So why you texting her phone, blabbing at the mouth? What are you doing to help find your sister? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that was completely out of line. We all just sitting around kind of like dumbfounded because like we are literally in shock. Like, where is this girl at? Like, if this is some type of sick joke, if she's doing this for content, come out now. We don't do pranks like that. Like, where is she, bro? Nobody had a clue. My friend Jay's phone just kept blowing up because Maya's sister posted on her Instagram account and she leaked my friend's Jay number and was like, hey, everybody, text this bitch and try to see what she did with my little sister. My little sister went on a trip to Miami with her and all of her other friends, and now my little sister is missing. My little sister's not answering the phone. My little sister unsent the location. My little sister does not have any more social media. I need to text her and figure out what the happened to my little sister. She's posted that on her story, and my friend Jay's phone just started blowing. They started blowing it back off her phone. It was crazy. I'm still kind of sitting there in shock because it's like, like this is really happening. Like, you know, sometimes, I don't know, but I have been through some crazy wild stuff, as some of y'all may know. And it's like, sometimes I really have to sit there and be like, wait, so this is real life. Like, pinch myself, like, this is really going on right now. This girl is missing. Her family has contacted my friend saying, oh, y'all need to find her. We're going to call the police. Da, da, da. Like, it was just going crazy. Everything was just fine. No, it's not. So I'm like, somebody had to see something. Somebody had to know something. So I'm going out talking to the neighbors trying to see. But I noticed that the Airbnb has cameras outside. So I'm like, cool. Hit the dude up. Hit up the Airbnb host and see, like, does he see anything on the cameras? If she's not here, she had to leave the house and there's cameras outside. So it would have had to catch it. Cool. The host finally replied. He's like, yeah, I'm checking my cameras now. Sorry about that. One thing, he was very helpful. The whole situation through and through, you could tell he really wanted to help. You could tell he was really concerned. You could tell he was really just, you know what I'm saying, on it. So shout out to you, Airbnb host. Almost an hour went by and he finally called and he was like, yeah, so I do have some footage that I think may be helpful to y'all. And already I'm just trying to brace myself because I'm like, Lord, I don't know what this man about to say. I don't know. I'm just trying to brace myself because at this point, everybody's on edge. Cool. He's like, according to my footage, I see your friend running out of the house at about 6:02 in the morning. She's running full speed and she jumps into the front seat of a red Ferrari. Now, this is the part that spooks me out. She is running full force. He let us see the video footage. We FaceTime each other. He get on a screenshot. She's like, look, he's like, this is all the footage that I have. At 6:02 in the morning, you can see Maya running full throttle sprint out the fucking door. The Airbnb door closes by itself. She didn't even look back not once. She's running full speed, jumps right into the front seat of the red Ferrari, and the red Ferrari pulls off instantly. Vroom. She gone. Just right now, still, that shit makes my skin crawl. It gives me chills. That's it. She literally gone. She's gone. Folks in the comments report theft. Yay! Well. I can honestly say I was always one of those type of people that'd be like, oh, if I was in this situation, I'll do this. Or if I was in this situation, I'll do that. But honestly speaking, it's not until you are in that very situation, I swear to, you won't know what to do. You won't know what to do. It was already super real for me seeing her run out of the Airbnb, jump into the Ferrari, like running full speed. I'm not joking. I'm not being dramatic. Get up right now, go in the room, and try to run as fast as you can to reach the door. Just run right out of the door. Record yourself doing it and see. That's so crazy to me. But it really hit me when we called the police and the police pulled up and we found ourselves trying to put in a missing person report. Now, I do not like how passive aggressive the police officers like, oh, it's Miami. This type of things happen all the time. Girls come out here and they meet guys and the guys sweep them off their feet and they just kind of run off away from their friends. But they always end up turning back up. We like, officer, her friends are saying that this is not like her. Her family is saying this is not like her. This is just not your regular, typical conversation. We want to put a missing person report, but we understand it hasn't even been 24 hours. He's like, well, can you describe the guy? And honestly, y'all, the whole time, every time we seen Ferrari, he had on a hat pulled very low with these big designer shades on. We don't even know his face, the color of his eyes, none of that, honestly. He like, do y'all know a name? I see you guys are calling Ferrari. We don't know his name. He like, do you guys know if he has social media? One of the girls was like, no. He told Maya that he doesn't have a social media. But I was like, but wait a minute. When y'all was at the club and he kept jumping in y'all pictures, he kept saying, y'all gonna tag me or y'all boyfriend's gonna get mad. So how can y'all tag him if he don't got a social media? He has to be tagged on something. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You never know. He has some sort of social media. So somebody lying. The police watched the video of her running out of B&B. He seen a Ferrari. He's like, guys, this is a regular Ferrari. Dozens of guys in Miami drive the same. They rent the same type of car. Just kind of wait it out. Give it 24 hours. If she's still missing after 24 hours, then give us a call. And he left. It was just like that. Y'all, the calls from her family would not stop, nonstop. And it's like, I get it, but at the same time, trying to say that we had something to do with it is sick. Y'all keep calling, threatening, saying y'all gonna do this. If she don't turn, y'all gonna do that. Come down here and help us find her. If it's like that, all y'all doing is prolonging the time. Blowing up the phone. We have the same answer. We don't know where she's at. We told y'all what we know. We showed y'all what we seen. We don't know why the Instagram was deactivated. We don't know why her location turned off. We don't know why she hasn't answered the phone or has alerted anyone. Mind you, yes, she knew my friend Jay, but it was like 2 other girls that she's been friends with since middle school on a trip too. She told them nothing. Nobody knew nothing. I kept rewatching the video of her running out the Airbnb, and I'm like, it's so crazy to me, and it kind of gives me the chills because it's like she was running from something inside of the house. So I asked my friend Jay, like, was she into it with one of the girls? Was there some type of commotion? Because, like, I'm already, like, when I'm sick and I'm sleepy, I'm a heavy sleeper. So I wouldn't have heard anything that anyway. They're always yelling, hey, Tricky, Betty, shut the clock. So I already don't pay their ass no mind. So I'm like, did something happen while I was asleep? So I just started going around asking the girls, like, was y'all into it with her? Was there a disagreement? Was there an argument? Anything? Because, like, why was she running as if she was running away from something? I just don't get that. That just won't sit right with me. Everybody's like, no, we weren't into it. Everything was good before we went to bed. Like, we were cool. We was, like, exchanging pictures. We was doing this. You know, they're doing what girls do. That was not a problem. So still, there was no reason for her to run out of the Airbnb at full speed. I'm talking about sprint, track and field type shit. I'm not joking. Another thing that really stood out to me, now mind y'all, the next day, all of us were supposed to fly out and go to Vegas. I had already said since I wasn't feeling well, I was going to fly back and go to Dallas, so I told my friend that. Some girl still in the house was like, okay, well, we can't miss our flight to Vegas. Like, we still want to go. Y'all, they didn't give a fuck that Maya was missing. They were still ready to continue the trip and go on to Vegas, and that really stood out to me because, like me, I don't know her from a can of paint, and it already turned my stomach upside down. It's like they didn't even care. They were still like, okay, what time are we going to land in Vegas? Like, we still coming? We still got the rooms? We already spent our money. We might as well go type shit. Like, is y'all cool? Me being an empath, I really felt so bad for my friend Jay because I could tell, even though it wasn't her fault because she is not responsible for a grown woman's action, everybody was low-key looking at her like it was her fault. When people was calling her phone, they're like, oh, where Jay at? She a weird ass. She know where my sister is. It's her trip, this and that. Like, they would not give it up. Like, on social media, everybody was like, oh, everybody need to hit Jay up. Everybody was on Jay's top. And it's crazy because it's like, bro, it's not her fault. She really had nothing to do. She would sleep just as well as the other people. Maya chose to come on to Jay's trip. Maya ended up missing. Y'all can't put that on Jay, but it's like Jay was studied. Like, she was getting down and down and down. And I felt for my friend. Everybody else, I'm not going to say they really didn't care, but it's like, dang, yo, so y'all still want to go to Vegas even though we have a missing person? Like, we could have, like, this is like a case on our hands. And y'all just like, well, flight still leaves for Vegas. The next morning come, it's time for me to get on my flight and fly back to Dallas. I told Jay, look, if there's any updates, please call me. You want to talk, please call me. I understand how you feel, but understand that that's not your fault. She was telling me, like, Star Young, honestly, I want to get on the flight and I want to leave back with you. But I told her, like, look, from my point of view, it's not going to be a good look. If this is your trip, you know, she's more so of your friend, everything like that. You getting back on a flight and coming back to Dallas without this girl, it's not going to lay over well. Like, people are going to, like, that's going to add fuel to the fire. At least just stay here. I'm sure she's going to come up because in my head, I'm like, there is no way something could happen to this girl. It can't happen like this. Come on. Not like this. Come on. So fine. I get on a flight. I come back to Dallas. I cannot stop thinking about it. It's really messing with me. It's messing with my appetite. It's throwing my mood off. I'm just really like, dang, where's this girl at? Half of the girls, they did still fly out to Vegas. Yes, it's like Maya didn't stop no show for them. They was like, well, I already paid for this. We might as well just go. If she comes up, she'll give us a call, this and that. So they went on and they got on the flight. Easy. I'm still back in Dallas stressing. Me and Jay going back and forth. Like, we talk. I'm like, is there any new lead? Like, is there, at this point, she's been missing for over 24 hours. So, of course, the missing person report has been put into place. And that, I felt like seeing that really made my stomach sink because it's like, dang, this is really real life. I get a call a day later, and it's from Jay. Got on the phone. I said, hello. She didn't say anything. I'm like, hello. I could hear her background. I'm like, Jay, what's up? She said, Starion, they found her. Who is they? They found her. What is she alive? Is she, what's going on? Hello, I'm actually freaking out because I don't do well with that type of news in the first place. And it's like, I don't know. Like I'm panicking. She's not saying anything. She's like, they found her. She keeps repeating herself. They found her. They found her. 5's in the comments. 5 in the comments for part 5 ski. We're gonna wrap this up. Y'all already know 5 is the finale. So 5's in the comments for part 5 ski. Y'all low-key don't feel safe. And honestly, it has nothing to do with Maya or Jay or the Miami trip at all. It's y'all, the threats that y'all making. Y'all finding me on every social media platform. Facebook, I got family on Facebook. Is y'all cool? Now, I can understand y'all want part 5. I get it. I really do. But let's all just take a deep breath. My anxiety was acting up too. But we here now. Let's get to it, shall we? So just a real quick recap. I went back home to Dallas because I was not feeling well. My friend Jay stayed and a couple of other girls stayed back at the B&B in Miami. A few of the girls still went on their trip to Vegas because they like, one monkey don't stop no show. We outside tonight. That was done. Jay called me a whole day later. At this point, the missing person report have been put in. We still do not know where Maya is, nothing like that. Jay calls me. I answer the phone. Yo. Jay's quiet and instantly I get this feeling like, oh my God, I'm like, hey, hello, can you hear me? She's like, Starion, they found her. They found her. But it's like not a happy found. It's like I really can't put my finger. I'm like, who found her? Where is she? Is everything okay? Jay immediately starts crying. I don't know if it's like a crying because she's relieved or crying because something else happened. So I'm like on the edge of my seat. Now I feel like how y'all feel on TikTok. Why am I still holding the phone? I'm not even on the phone. So it's like, I know how y'all feel. Y'all be like, I'm on the edge of my seat. What is it? What is it? Because like, dang, it was done to me. So I'm sorry, okay? Jay like, hold on, I'm gonna call you right back and hang up on me. Come on, she cool. Jay wasn't cool, y'all. Not gonna lie. Y'all, my ass was in my chest. My ass was in my ass. My ass was in my toe. However the saying go, my ass was there. It was all there. Jay called back like, I don't really know how to move on this, but the chef says that she sees her at the airport. So remember we had a chef, and the chef is in Atlanta at the airport, and she sees Maya. I'm instantly going into a rage because I'm like, how the fuck did you was in Miami? You went missing in Miami. Now you're all the way in Atlanta at the airport and still no word from you, no call, no text, not even a fucking smoke signal. What are you doing? The chef telling Jay, like, they back and forth. I'm like, no, put me on the phone with the chef because at this point, I need to I need to devise a plan to bring Maya so we can, I'm like, is she sure? Because, she the chef. So I'm not sure that even the chef knows it. Like, are you sure you have the right girl? The chef explained, like, oh, she has on a purple-looking Lululemon suit, some Dior slides or whatever. She described her hair. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's Maya. We need to get her on the phone. The chef like, well, we in the middle of the airport. I don't know what type of time she on. I'm not trying to get put on a no-fly list, and I completely understand that. But this is an emergency. She's considered a missing person, and she's just chilling in the airport. I'm like, is she by herself, or like, what is she's like? Oh, no, she's like with this taller guy. He has on like a black hat, like a black baseball hat pulled down to the brim and some black designer shades. She with Ferrari? Me, Jay, and the chef was on through it. I'm like, look, I need you to pretend like you're talking on the phone, but flip the camera so that the camera is pointing towards Jay. Just walk by her so we can confirm that that is indeed her. I don't need no mistakes. I don't need no mishaps. I need to completely spot this girl. I can barely get this shit out, y'all. I'm so mad. Hold on. Okay, boom. The chef is walking. She's pretending that she's on the phone, but she has her camera flipped going that way. And she walks past, and y'all, it is sitting there, cuddled up, hugged up with Ferrari, as if they was a fucking couple. Shit me! I'm being played. Like, that's crazy. Like, why is she... I thought she never knew Ferrari. I thought her Ferrari never even knew shit like that. Why she sitting there with Ferrari all hugged up like they a couple? Why you had to just run off to the airport like that? Like, we didn't care about you going with Ferrari. You could have run off to the sunset with Ferrari for all we gave a fuck. But, like, why you do it like that? Honestly, I tell Jay, we need to call her mom. Call her mom and let her know that her daughter is in the Atlanta airport right now with the same man that she ran off with. How? We don't know. Why? We don't know. But your daughter isn't missing. She's just a very strange individual. Y'all, we get Maya mom on the phone and she's like, none of this is making sense. I just want to speak with my daughter. Is this some type of game you guys are playing? What's going on? My daughter would never do that, whatever. Y'all, so I tell the chef, I said, look, go right in front of her. Put your phone on speakerphone. We're going to let Maya's mom talk. So when she hear her mom's voice, maybe she can get some act right. Because I know, you don't really know Maya like that at all. You're not trying to get her to, like, pop off on you. You in the airport, you won't be on enough all this. Honestly, you have nothing to do with it. So I get where she's coming from. But I do appreciate her for, even making the call, for recognizing like, oh, that's the girl that went missing at the B&B that I was a chef at. I appreciate all of that. But at this point, still, we need to get down to the bottom of this. So I need you to go over there, put your phone on speakerphone. Maya's mom is going to say something so that Maya recognizes her voice. And then we're going to go from there. Break! Ready? Okay! Don't know why my skin is glistening like this, but this shit is so tea. So boom, y'all, everything, the plan is into play. I'm like, okay, chef, just let us know when you get over there. Her mom's gonna talk with her like that. She over there, she puts her phone on speaker. She's like, okay, speak. Y'all, Maya mom is like, oh my God, baby girl, is that you? They saying that you in the airport, whatever, like that. Da, da, da. She's just going crazy. Maya gets the phone, grabs him, is like, Ma? Maya mom's like, Maya? Maya's mom is like, hey, what's going on? Like, why are you in Miami? Where are you? Did they do something to you? Whatever like that. Maya cuts her mom off from talking, just stops her mid-sentence. And she says, I know you've been trying to get in touch with me. I'm going to get at you when I get at you. Hangs the phone up and hands it back to the chef. It's unacceptable behavior. It is. Nothing causes for that. I don't care what type of reason is behind it. You don't do no stuff like that. What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason for all of that extra ass shit, bro? We thinking you got kidnapped. We thinking somebody came and took. We thinking something happened to you. We don't even know. We thinking the worst of the worst, and you chilling with a nigga you just met. So you claim, did you just meet him? I don't know what to believe. I'm accusing the other friends. I'm like, y'all had to do something to that girl. She's running away from something in the house. Y'all, I'm accusing everybody. And honestly, nothing happened. You're just a goofy. You're goofy. Maya's mom started calling back like, hey, no, like, I need to. So we sent Maya's mom the video of Maya sitting in the airport with Ferrari. Just so, like, this is your daughter. She's sitting there laughing, joking around. She's doing everything but texting y'all. She's doing everything but getting in contact with y'all. This whole time, y'all been thinking that we did something to y'all daughter and we didn't even, like, what? Y'all cool? As for Jay, I told her, you need to sue for defamation of character. Those people basically had so many people thinking that we was down there in Miami doing something to that girl. When all we was trying to do was help. They leaked your number. They leaked your social media. They had people calling you all types of everything but a child of God. We're suing her. So we asking the chef, we like, so she was sitting there with Ferrari, like, but where was they going? Where was they flying out to? She was like, well, they was sitting at the thing to, like, go to Vegas. So no wonder why your friend still, like, I'm so confused. Like, bro, you literally went MIA for over 48 hours. And nothing? I don't expect for her to call or text or say anything to me. I don't know the bitch. But at the same time, like, your friends, your mom, why did you delete your social media? What's going on? Told Jay to tell Maya's mom, stop contacting her. If you want to know what's up with your daughter, it's y'all turn now. Y'all do something. You know she's alive and well. Apparently, she's in good hands. She's just so smitten and good, jittery and all this other stuff. It's your daughter. Y'all figure out a way. We did our part. Nobody did nothing to your daughter. Nobody ran your daughter off. Your daughter did this on her own type time. And I would never understand it. Jay will be suing for defamation of character. Her, and I don't think anybody in the friend group is still friends with her, with Maya at this point. Still don't understand what was going on between her and Ferrari. Are you being forced to see? Nothing. She says she feels like she don't have to explain herself to nobody. She wants everybody to leave her alone. Her social media still is not back up and running. Location still not turned on. Shit, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but that's all I have. If there is any type of update and y'all would like an update, let me know in the comments and I will give y'all an update. But honestly, what's so crazy to me is that, like, this isn't the craziest thing. Like, if y'all going crazy off of this missing in Miami story, y'all have no idea the tea I got for y'all. If you want more story times, put ones in the comments. Let me know what type of time we on, y'all. And as far as missing in Miami, y'all can still go on y'all friend group. I just feel like it depends on the type of people. I've been in Miami numerous of times. If I said nothing like this has ever happened until I went to Miami with Maya. Disgusting. Y'all, for the first time ever, we just got an update. I don't think I've ever had any updates on my story times before, but this one was well needed. I didn't think it would come so fast, but since it did, let's get into it, shall we? Here, I need to get in y'all Zoom because I got to make this quick, actually. First of all, before I even get started, I just want to say thank you. All the love. Y'all, my story times usually go crazy, but this one, y'all really like the messy story about Miami. It says a lot about you. The people in the comments like, oh, I'm coming from Facebook, or I'm coming from Twitter. Y'all posting it and it's attracting more people. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Y'all showing love in the comments. Those of you that's new here, y'all know. The old people, my day ones, this been the shit show. You understand what I'm saying? This story is so crazy because this don't even crack the surface of so many other things that's been going on. But hear me well. I just want to say thank you. Whether you liked, whether you shared, whether you tagged your friend and said, hey, listen to this story, whether you followed, whatever the case may be, whatever you did, thank you. Now that's out the way. Look, okay, so let's get right into it. So let me answer some of y'all questions I'm seeing in the comments. Y'all saying what happened to her stuff. Y'all, the girl ran out of the house. Literally, only thing she had was a Lululemon suit, Dior slides, and like a little clutch purse. Probably big enough for an ID card and some lip gloss. That's it. She left her suitcase. She left all of her other things. She even had like packages because I told y'all she was a content creator. Like people would send her, products and stuff to advertise and make content with. She left the suitcase. She left all of that at the B&B. Actually, Jay still has it, but Jay was saying like, okay, she's acting like she don't even want her stuff. Jay is still being nice. Me, I would have threw the shit in the river. Jay is saying like, oh, well, I'm trying to give her opportunity to come get her stuff because this is some nice stuff, some Lululemon sets or some designer in there. It's like really nice, so she don't want to throw it away. But the girl is basically saying to us like, she don't have nothing to do with us. She's grown. Nobody should be questioning her whereabouts. She's not nobody's child. This is what she's saying. Push come to shove, I just told Jay maybe she should donate it or whatever. Next thing, y'all saying that y'all worried that she's getting trafficked, all this other stuff. I don't know what the case is. Not trying to offend anyone. Maybe if you have been through that or know someone close to you have been through that. I don't know how those type of things work or none of that. I just feel like she's somewhere having a time of her life with a dude she just met. And hold on. Let's touch on it. Let's talk about it. Remember I said I thought it was so weird how her Instagram had got deleted, right? She deactivated her Instagram. Well, apparently, somebody came across my story time and was like, DM me. I'm not going to reveal you. She asked very nicely to not, put her in it. I'm just going to say somebody, let's call her Ashley. Ashley came across my story times and was like, hey, I know exactly who you're talking about because she low-key did the same thing to us when we went to PR, Puerto Rico. She had all the details about Maya down to a T, telling me like, oh, she was doing this, she was acting like that, then she disappeared, she came back like nothing ever happened. So apparently, this is just one of the things that she do. But anyway, her Instagram is back up and running, but she blocked me, everybody that was down at the trip. If she even thought she was affiliated with us, she has blocked everybody and her page is private. But one thing that she didn't do is block and remove the girl that's DMing me telling me the information because she's saying like, oh, and the guy that you're describing, whatever, he's been under her picture, so they've been knowing each other. So could that be the reason why she deleted her Instagram? Because she didn't want to see that we was going to go on her page and like eventually see them interacting. She's like, yeah, he's always in her comments and stuff. She's always sharing stories. And like I told y'all, I did not know Maya before this trip. I still don't know her at all, honestly. We had very minimal interactions. So I wouldn't have been like, oh, this is a guy, because I never came across her page. I've never seen her social media, none of that. But apparently Ashley told me that Ferrari is a guy that, Maya has been messing around with. So why the fuck you get down there in Miami acting like you didn't know him? He was just this lame bozo dude that won't leave you alone. Whole time y'all been in cahoots. And another thing, some of y'all that's telling me like, oh, if I was you, I would have did this. Y'all want me to put on a superhero and a cape over a grown lady that made her own choices. You telling me what you should have did, and that's fine. Would you like a cookie or a small parade? I'm going to give you some time to think about it. I felt like I did everything that I could possibly have done, plus more. Like I said, I really have to keep the story. I can't tell y'all everything because I'm trying to protect my friend first and foremost. I don't want you feel me, whatever. But the stuff that I did tell y'all, it was enough for y'all to be like, how y'all gonna say it's my fault? Fuck, it's my fault. One of Maya's relatives did reach out to me asking me to please take my TikTok videos down talking about Maya. And I told her to get the fuck. Are you kidding me? Is you cool? No, you lucky I'm not name dropping her. Nobody knows who Maya is in real life. Like nobody, none of y'all, I don't think. And if y'all do, oh well, I'm not taking anything down. Sue me. Wait, she can't sue me though, right? Like I'm not like, cause like I'm supposed to say the words like allegedly, apparently, applesauce, alligator shit. Or any word that you feel me, any word that I gotta say that I can't get in trouble, then I don't want to get in trouble. So last I heard, allegedly, Maya and Ferrari is in Vegas shooting content together. Allegedly, Ferrari is this content creator. Y'all know what type of content I'm talking about. The grown-up type of content creator. And apparently him and Maya are in Vegas having a time. She's safe. She's sound. She's happy. She thinks it's weird that other grown-ups are worried about her well-being. That's all I have for y'all for right now. If another update comes, yes, I will update you again and again and again. I won't be taking any other videos down because I feel like I'm not doing any harm to anyone. Also, yeah. Y'all want more story times? I think I posted on my Instagram. Y'all can vote between the one, what happened in Vegas, the time I got set up, or the time someone I was dating snuck in my trunk and went over to a girl's house and tried to. So y'all tell me what y'all want in the comments. Yeah, until next time.